Inside resources, you have a pre-made substance tool that is called button_06 SPPR. Additionally, you have 4K maps, the maps that I am using, like this button AO, mask, and normal map as well. And additionally, I have added FBX file as well along with the package. So this is containing the original model of this button. If you want to utilize for any other purpose, you can utilize it. So as a next step, what you have to do in order to use it, simply copy this button and go to this particular location like called document Adobe Substance Painter asset presets tool, and paste it here. Since it is already there, so it is asking to replace, so I just replaced it. As a next step, go to Substance, open a scene. So this is my garment on which I want to stamp that button somewhere over here. It's a polo t-shirt. It is having the thin layer. So same process you will have to follow if you are downloading any other category substance asset. Just say that if you have downloaded any zipper, you want to stamp it over a pant, you can follow the same method. If you have downloaded any other thing, like maybe there is a bolt that you want to stamp on table or on some mechanical part, so same process you will be following. Process remains same every time. Use cases might be different. So let me walk you through. This is a simple scene that I have taken, and if I show you the setting, it is containing just these 3 channels because I just need these 3 channels, so I have eliminated all remaining channels. If I go down, so color, normal map, and AO, 3 things are there. You can keep it in the same way. Now go to layers and create a new fill layer. Change the color to black, I mean pure black. It should be 000. Done. And now come to this paint layer, search the same button. So I have this button 06 that I just pasted from the resources folder, that SPPR file. I will hit this one. You can see the icon is changed. Now it is reflecting that button. So it is made up of those maps that I have just walked you through inside the folder. Now in order to stamp these buttons here, what you have to do, just identify the correct place. You can resize it, like you can make it smaller, bigger as per your requirement. So I'm making it a bit smaller as per my need. You can stamp it directly inside your UVs also, like just say that if you want to stamp it here, you can stamp it directly over here. So in order to identify, let's enable the wireframe as well. Okay, now I can clearly identify that where I have to stamp it. I will go a bit more closer and we'll see how it is looking. So let me stamp it out. Next button I want somewhere to be here. So this is also done. In the similar way, we can stamp button string as well if we have. Maybe I will be adding it in our store soon. So these 2 buttons are stamped over there. I will disable the wireframe. Now I have to export the maps out of Substance to use it on my final asset. What I will do, I will go to export textures. Let's create a output template. We will keep the maps as per our requirement. Let me create a new preset named test. Just for the time being, I am keeping it test. I will add a RGB channel. Once you define this preset, every time when you are using any of the Substance stamp asset or tool, you can use the same presets in order to extract the maps. So it is just one-time creation. Use base color from RGB channels, use gray, add ambient occlusion from gray channel, and then additionally create one more RGB and add normal from RGB channels. Name this one as mask, this one as texture, this one as normal. We are all set. Template to export and right object is also selected. List of export you can check, mask, normal, texture. Output directory you can set and hit export button. It is exported. Now once you go to output directory, you have these 3 maps. I will show you how it looks like. So I think due to 2 panels, it has stamped on the back panel also, but this one is the front side of it. Like this corner is the front side of it. You can eliminate these things inside Photoshop, like since that is extra. So in the similar way, it is reflecting in normal map as well. You can see, and it's reflecting in texture map also. Now your maps are ready. Now we have to use it inside our final asset. So I will take another scene. I will start with a new scene. I will take, maybe let's take the general one, PBR metallic roughness. Select this to 4K. Maybe I'm taking OpenGL for now. You can take it as per your requirement. I will take the same polo t-shirt. We'll hit open button. Discard this. This thing is not needed anymore since we are done with the stamping. Now as a next step, I have to utilize those maps on this. So you can go with your usual material creation, like baking the texture and then doing remaining stuff, adding other details, fabric and all. And once you are done with that, you simply have to, in order to utilize the button map, you simply have to load the maps, exported maps. So let me import it. I will take this as a mask as a alpha and this as a texture as a texture for the current session. Import. This is the imported maps. I will take another fill layer. I will add the normal. Let's see how it is impacting. See, the button details are appearing now. Now I will be taking mask. Mask will take later. Let's add the texture also. So I'm adding it in base color. Like if your asset is white, you can add this one. If you do not want to add it, you can add any different color also. Let's play with the color itself. Rest of the layers I will be disabling. So height not needed. Roughness, if you want, you can keep it slightly. If not, then you can disable it. Metallic, I am disabling it. Roughness, I can keep the value almost like 9.95 or something. Now as a next step, I have to add a black mask in order to mask it out. I will add a fill and I will add this mask in this fill. See, your button is masked over there. So if your layer is on the top, the rest of all of your details will be visible. It will work perfectly. Like if you are adding any fabric, if you are baking all the required maps, everything remains same. Additionally, you added one button with the help of texture. This is how you can utilize, and you can work even more. Like, see, if you have to change the color, you can adjust the color from here. And if you want to create slight shadow because it is looking very flat, what you can do, you can duplicate this same button layer, put it here at the bottom, change it to button shadow. I'm just putting SH for the time being. You can change the color to pure black. You can apply a filter, add some blur. Done. Maybe let's keep it 0.5 for now. Additionally, we'll have to go here and I will have to add a blur on the mask also. Fill, add blur. See how softly it has generated the shadow. Now it is having depth also. So it will work with your current setting, current all other texture detail. Now your button is placed over there. Now what you can do, let's adjust the color and check how it is impacting. So I will just move from top to bottom. See, your button can be like, easily you can adjust the button color according to your garment color. You have the full control. Now in order to export these things, you have to follow the usual method. Like you will go to export texture. So any template you can select. Let's keep it PBR metallic roughness. So it will export all of these maps like base color, height, metallic, normal, whatever is in your setting. You can create your own template as per your requirement, as per your need, as per your workflow. I will say you can set the path and hit export button. Let's see if it is appearing in the final output maps or not. Okay, so we'll go to the, okay, we'll check the base color first. Here your base color is ready. That's great. It's visible. In the similar way you can check the normal map also. See, it is there. You have the complete detail of the buttons.